Strong Medicine was released in 1981. This is written and directed by Richard Foreman, with a cast including Kate Manheim, David Warrilow, Ron Vawter, Carol Kane, and various others. It's because of Carol Kane that I became aware of this and decided to watch it. And it's not terrible, but the approach didn't really work for me. It's about a rather emotional woman and her responses to different scenarios, very crowded scenarios, which does work well, and I'll expand on that in a moment, but I personally found this to be kind of dull. At best, it's a character study, but I found the protagonist to be quite boring. Believable. I think we had a really believable performance. I think she was well written in the sense that she was easy to buy into. I think the emotions are very strong and realistic in a lot of ways, but I just still found the character to be really mundane. Maybe if the narrative itself was a bit more enjoyable, I wouldn't feel that, but because I was relying so much on the character saving the film, the character just isn't interesting at all, at least for me. Believable emotions, really solid performances as well from everybody. All of the characters were believable, well written, no problems there. We don't exactly get a tremendous amount of Carol Kane, so if you're watching this as a Carol Kane fan, you may be a bit disappointed, but certainly it's not marketed as a Carol Kane fan, so that's not a negative against the film, just a point of observation. As I said, it does feel quite crowded often, and I do think that works well because it seems to reflect our protagonist's temperament a lot of the time, and it does kind of serve a purpose. And the same with the sound as well. Some of the sound is okay. Some of it I found to be really uncomfortable to listen to, but again, it seems like an accurate reflection of the character's internal turmoil or emotions, and I think that it's maybe the right choice, but again, it's not the most comfortable. Decent camera work, decent lighting, decent costumes, solid performances, and what we got of Carol Kane was satisfying, so that bit I did enjoy. I think the concept has potential, and I think for me it could have been really great had they taken a different approach. Had the narrative been better, stronger, more well-structured, maybe if the character had been a little bit more interesting, then I think I could have enjoyed it. But at the same time, it's just not very well executed in terms of what I look for. I don't think the character is that fascinating, or not enough to otherwise save the film. Visually it's fine, decent performances. Check it out if you're curious, but personally, I didn't really care for Strong Medicine.